cautious optimism, outright rejection, and demands for firm guarantees. That is how governments and key players are responding to a new agreement aimed at ending Israel's war on Gaza. The deal was announced by US President Donald Trump after negotiations involving the United States, Egypt, Qatar, and Turkey. Calls for Hamas and other Palestinian armed groups to surrender their weapons in stages. Israeli forces would withdraw from Gaza at the same time. Trump called the agreement a historic breakthrough and a turning point in his 20-point peace plan. He said it would clear the way for a new Palestinian administration in Gaza and provide security for Israel. Trump also claimed Israel was happy with the deal, but some of Israel's most influential politicians have already rejected it. Far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir called the agreement unacceptable. He objected in particular to a proposed halt to Israel's assassinations of Hamas members and said the military campaign should continue. Former Israeli Army Chief Gadi Eisenkot also criticized the plan. He warned that it would allow Hamas to survive, rearm, and carry out future attacks. Hamas, meanwhile, says it has accepted the framework as part of a broader package. The group has made clear that disarmament will only move forward if Israel stops its attacks and withdraws from Gaza. It is also demanding that an interim Palestinian administration enter the territory, an international force be deployed, and Israeli-backed armed groups be disbanded. Hamas negotiator Ghazi Hamad said the movement had made concessions to protect Palestinians and bring the war to an end. But Palestinian Islamic Jihad has not accepted the deal. It says reports of a final agreement are inaccurate and that it has reservations about the current proposal. The Palestinian Technocratic Committee expected to govern Gaza after the war has welcomed the roadmap and says it is ready to restore essential services. The Trump-backed Board of Peace has also stressed that disarmament and Israeli withdrawal must happen in parallel. Its Director General Nikolai Mladenov said the negotiations had nearly collapsed several times. He warned that what happens next matters more than the agreement itself. Egypt, Qatar, and Turkey, which helped broker the framework, are expected to continue talks with the United States to finalize the next phase. Pakistan has welcomed the development, but called for concrete action. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said the process should lead to Palestinian self-determination and the creation of an independent, sovereign, and contiguous state based on the pre-1967 borders. European governments have also responded with cautious support. EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas said the deal could be a constructive step, but warned that many things still needed to fall into place. Britain said the agreement must be implemented in full, including Israel's withdrawal and respect for the ceasefire by all sides. British Foreign Secretary Ed Miliband also called on Israel to lift restrictions on aid so that more food and medicine could enter Gaza. Germany welcomed the roadmap, while saying Hamas must never again pose a threat to Israel. It also called for more crossings into Gaza to be opened immediately. Belgium said the agreement should improve humanitarian access, restore Palestinian governance, and revive efforts towards a two-state solution. The reactions reveal broad international support for ending the war, but little confidence that the agreement will be easy to implement. Hamas has attached clear conditions to disarmament. Israel has not formally accepted the plan. Palestinian Islamic Jihad has raised objections, and powerful figures within Israel want the war to continue. So while the announcement has created new hope, the decisive question remains unanswered. Will the parties carry out the commitments needed to turn this roadmap into an end to the war?